Hoyoverse VA just got into a huge LGBTQ controversy. Okay, let's see what this is about.
Well, looks like we've got a very amusing situation here, once again regarding English voice actors. And it all begins with this tweet on July 21st from VA Kimberly Tierney. She says, "Hi there, you found me out. I'm the English VA for Yuzuha in Zenless Zone Zero. Nobody knew because I'm super stealth. Thank you, mihoyo." And some hashtags there, some other
Okay,
information
wholesome. Also, I love this character, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you.
about her
I
and
recently
whatnot.
got back into Zone Zero. I actually love this character. It's pretty cool.
However, here's where things began to get crazy. This response saying, "Congrats, your performance as Yuzuha is so amazing and such a joy to listen to." The VA Kimberly Tierney responding saying, "Of course, Yuzuha is our most precious angel," and including this gif of the character Yuzuha right there, with the background apparently being the lesbian flag, which I always forget what that one looks like. There's so many flags, I always forget what they look like, man. Technically, I'm Mace, and I don't even know
Any
what that
flag that is with anything corporate like this, I'm not. I'm just saying. Usually, it sends out a red flag. Like almost
red,
always.
green, purple. But yeah,
At least in my eyes, anyway.
Whole heated discussion in the responses, with many people pointing out the lesbian
Yeah, because it's like, what are you doing it for? You're doing it for something usually.
Thing, and saying that the VA intentionally did this to push her own headcanon. And there's a lot of responses.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what it usually is about. Yeah.
I mean, instead of me just like vaguely referring to them, I tell you what, we'll go right to the responses, and you can see for yourself what people are saying. Here's an example of the duality, with the tweet at the top saying "Fourth Reich and Chud Tourists" in the comments. Yuzuha says LGBT rights and human rights. Right below that, though, "I'm sure you did a great job, but posts like these are why I play in JP."
Shit's crazy, bro. That's insane.
The Chinese cartoon character in the booth, bro.
Okay, that's true though. I don't think any voice actor should voice anything like any political views whatsoever. They should just strictly do voice acting, just like how similar to music artists, they strictly should do music, no politics, no nothing. If you get what I'm trying to hint at with a certain music artist, you understand. If you don't, you know.
AI for this, "Get TF out, vile, disgusting even. Why is it so absurdly difficult for y'all not to do stuff like this? She is not a lesbian." And yeah, it is important context that canonically this character is not a lesbian, so this would be a headcanon that people.
Oh, so it's just a straight headcanon, a straight narrative that she's trying to push. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic.
They are claiming that she is. And in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with someone having a headcanon.
Oh, yeah.
Where things do become an issue is when someone has a headcanon and then they try to present that headcanon
as the truth. Especially because people are going to think it's the truth because it's from the actual VA. That's actually the kind of the main problem, too.
If it's objective fact, as if it's canonical fact.
Yeah.
And oftentimes the people who do that then also get very defensive and upset, very, very upset, when people disagree with them, and then they default to playing the victim in response, which of course is extremely pathetic behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as for this VA, to be fair, she didn't say anything about the character being a lesbian and only posted that gif.
Okay, that is true. She could have just been trying to say a headcanon, being like, "Oh man, if only like she was lesbian or something." That is definitely true.
She even knows what the flag looks like, and or if she intentionally posted that.
It would be extremely hard to believe she doesn't know what the flag looks like. With that level of color scheme, like it's kind of hard to think that someone doesn't know what the flag looks like. You feel me? Like, who picks those random colors and just calls it a day, being like, oh, I didn't know that wasn't the flag. You know what I'm saying?
The lesbian flag in the background. However, a lot of people seem to be assuming that she did purposely post that gif to intentionally make the implication that Yuzuha is a lesbian. And considering how many
unless if that gift wasn't actually made by them, then it actually makes sense. Yes.
VAs in the past have been caught trying to push LGBT headcanon as fact. It's understandable why so many people think that's also what's happening here as well. For example, Paimon's ex-VA claims to be non-binary, or at least did the last time I checked, and used to also say that Paimon was canonically non-binary. This, of course, was a lie.
Paimon? Wait. What? Hold on, 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 hold on. There's no way we're talking about the same Paimon right now. There is no shot. You mean no, no, no. You mean this Paimon? You mean this one? You mean the fucking annoying ass brat? You mean that one? Oh, that. Oh, why are we even trying to? Why are we trying to put a sexuality to that?
And when people would call it out, that
Okay,
they would
okay.
oftentimes go harass those people and get like extremely mad and defensive about it all.
What
Other
the
English
hell?
VAs have directly defended the sort of people who push LGBT headcanon as fact and attack others over it. And again, important context. I'm not referring to people who simply have a headcanon, go have fun with that. I got no problem with
Yeah,
that.
of course.
I'm talking about
Because it's just a fantasy at that point. You know what I'm saying? There's no problem with that. It's like getting made fun of for kinks and shit. You know, it
people
is
who
how it
claim
is.
their headcanon is fact and attack others over it. Those
Yeah.
are the sort of people that multiple English VAs have openly defended on their own social media pages in the past. And so, as mentioned, this is all very important context for why so many people are responding the way that they are in this particular situation with VA Kimberly Tierney and her Yuzuha tweet. Speaking of which, let's now go back to the responses, take a look at some more of these, and then we'll take a look at the brief response the VA issued to all this stuff. So, as mentioned, more of the responses include another reason that the English cast is hated and not used. Awful acting by most of y'all, and you're annoying. What an embarrassment. Can't wait for AI to replace y'all. Thankfully, I never play with the cringe English VAs. And hello, Mihoyo. You may be interested to learn that this voice actor is openly declaring her opposition to your values.
Damn, that's insane. Now, this level of hate, in my opinion, isn't that warranted just because all she did. Yeah, I agree. All she did was push the gift with that flag. She wasn't really pushing a headcanon. I mean, some people would argue just posting that is pushing that, but yeah, as she said, if it wasn't her gift, she could have not known and just thought. Is that highly unlikely though? Hell yeah.
Chinese law.
In my
Other
opinion,
people
at least.
defending the VA and actually getting upset that I got tagged here and that Rev also got mentioned. So shouts out to Rev. By the way, it's Rev's birthday, so happy birthday, Rev.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, bro is having a great one. I'm sure
That was amazing.
But check this out. At Hero Hei, this thread is blowing up. Lots of interesting things being said. And this one's saying, yep, Hero Hei and Rev need to see this at Hero Hei. So thank you guys for the tags. And this is a tweet we're taking a look at now where someone posted an image of me getting tagged and Rev getting mentioned for them to all really whine about and complain about and give us, to be quite frank, some great content. So let's take a look. For example, we've got this one that says, I was hoping Hero Hei had died in some tragic way.
What the hell? Why are we wishing tragic death on another person? What the? Hello? What bro do? Bro didn't kill no one. Bro didn't. What are we talking about right now? How? Like before, it was like not innocent, but at least innocent compared to this drama. But now it's like, oh, I hope Hero Hei just dies. What are we talking about?
Hey, great news for you, bro. You're welcome to have your own headcanon. Seems like you're already thinking about me a lot, so have fun with your headcanon. There you go.
He's a grifting geek. Okay, hold up. Everyone uses the word grifter. Yeah, I still don't know what that means. So we're looking that up right now. What's a grifter? A person who engages in petty or small scale swindling. Now I think about it, I actually have looked this up before. I just have fucking terrible memory. But I mean,
what did he do to have
even if that is the case,
someone else is like,
how does that mean he should die?
Grifting geek, plain and simple. Spoiler alert, they use the chud word next. You know, all these buzzwords they like chud, grifter, throw Nazi in there here and there too. Yeah, a bunch of words that are completely meaningless.
Yeah, they're insane. They're insane. I think they're like.
So August.
I mean, to be fair, it is Twitter though, or X. Sorry, it is X.
And then calls that person out for being so weak.
So what do you expect at that point?
He did, but then the person says that they don't actually care if I live or die, even though they're basically making the implication a second ago that they do care. That
yeah, they literally just said you hope that they do. What?
they want me dead. So that's a funny quick backtrack. I really don't care. You're welcome to wish that you want me dead or whatever. It doesn't change reality. I just personally find him annoying and thinks he should.
And also, like, I don't really care what he does or whatever. Like, this basically giving off. I don't really care what he does or whatever. And then after he just says being soft is better than finding a grifter annoying, or you know what I'm saying.
Keep his mouth shut in some conversations and topics. No, I'm gonna talk about what I want to, but you can keep trying on Twitter, like I said. You know, have fun with that. Look at this one. This one's hilarious.
Which I still don't understand how he's a grifter. It's insane.
Genuine question: who's Hero Hei?
People are so insane. Like I don't. It just baffles me.
Worse than Hitler. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Literally worse.
No, for real. You know, all he does is talk about topics that he finds interesting. He has to be. He's really worse. He's worse.
Right. And here's another one similar to the last one. This one's like, they calling in the Nazis. So guys, by the way, quick side note, I'm thinking of a new cosplay to work on. You know that character Schrodinger from Hellsing?
Yo, he's really hot. I mean, he's oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that before. But okay, if you ignore this and ignore the suit, like I'm not I'm not. I swear, I'm not. Let's keep moving on. Let's just keep moving on.
That might be a fun one. Maybe I should do that one. Let me know what you think in the comments. And some other people would start tagging me too, but I'm not really too sure of what's going on here. So yeah, this is the state of my life right now. It's either people wishing me dead, calling me a Nazi, or making
what the hell? What the hell?
Tweets like this. But enough about myself and the people mad at Rev and I. I wanted to show you this tweet because we read this comment a few minutes ago. The one that once again read, another reason that the English cast is hated and not used. Awful acting by most of y'all and you're annoying. And this guy got a response that, let me just read this for you. Tell me you're a bigot without saying it. And you're a VTuber? Oh boy, I got some bad news for you. Get ready to get put on blast by streamers I know personally.
This is low-key a threat. No, like high-key a threat. Yeah, this is just how he voiced his opinion. And like he didn't say anything like that is, like this is a hate comment. Yeah, don't get me wrong, obviously, but it's not like, oh, you're a Nazi. So
that have
it's not like at that same level.
Further reach than you. Posted.
Yeah, you want to threat him on a lot of streams, which can have repercussions to him.
Promised, and my post on Reddit already has nearly 1,000 views in 3 minutes. You're cooked, bro. Go fix your heart. No, uni makes no empty promises. Oh my gosh. This has to be satire.
You can't be serious right now, dude. This is how you know someone's clinically online. Like, see, and the thing is, I am too, okay? Don't get me wrong. I am too. But at least I'm not unhinged like this, okay? I'm just that one tired guy that just tired of seeing this stupid ass. You know what I'm saying?
This might be the funniest thing I've read all day, and I already.
It is how it is.
But like, bro, this one is some comedy gold. If this person is being satirical, man, this person's like a comedic genius. Like, give this person all the gold stars or whatever. Give them all the primos, give them all the wishes or whatever.
Honestly, they honestly might be right though. Maybe they're so mad just because. They know this person's just a terrible guy somehow in some way. See, even he doesn't know it himself. Yeah, okay. We don't know it. He doesn't know it, but they know it. Okay, and that's all that matters. Like
Zone Zero. As you guys know, I only play Genshin for Hoyo games. But yeah, whatever Zenless currency is
for Hoyo game. Okay, I know a lot of people get on the Wuthering Wave community for saying this, but Wuthering Waves. It's better than all those games, okay? I'm sorry. It is how it is. It is how it is. It is how it is. Now, Zenless Zone Zero, I love that game, though. I'm not going to lie. I seriously love that game.
If this is a joke.
Genshin, though? But, no. Get the hell out of here.
And you deserve, like, at least...
If you play Genshin, though, no hate No hate to you,
and for the wishes in Zenless. Holy smokes, guys. I just realized I messed
We didn't talk about that other game, by the way.
Up really bad. Like... There's been so much random stuff to take a look at on the side here. I actually forgot to show you the response from the VA. To be fair to me, the response is really short, but yeah, I will admit I probably should have shown this like way earlier in the video. Oh, it's too late now. Let's take a look. So once again, this is what like caused all this. She said, of course, Yuzuha is our most precious angel, posting this gif, and then all this craziness ensues, and that takes us to this tweet where Kimberly said, if I posted something to do with that, it was purely accidental, but discrimination against minorities is not okay. Full context. Person said Yuzuha is not.
Oh, so it was purely accidental. Okay. All right. Okay. My badge. My badge. If I put also, but yeah,
lesbian.
no, she's based with that. Yeah.
Your sexuality. Stop pushing your sexual preferences into a character you voice, please. It's highly unprofessional.
I mean, as I said, I don't think she should have nearly as much hate as she was getting, because it's just rude.
Nothing is wrong with that, but you're the official VA.
I thought she made the GIF and purposely added those colors, but obviously, yeah.
She said, I don't have any opinion about this. I'm not sure what you mean. And they said, you literally posted a Yuzuha GIF in front of a lesbian flag and it's still there. To which, once again, she said, if I posted something to do with that, it was purely accidental, but discrimination against minorities is not okay. So this makes it sound like she did not intend.
She didn't even know what the flag meant, which is surprising nowadays, especially because of how mainstream the LGBTQ is and everything. But I can believe that for sure, to be honest with you.
The GIF with lesbian flag, or like she didn't know what the flag looked like and or didn't register what it meant and or meant nothing by it. However you want to interpret that, there you go. That's her response. Let's take a look at the public reception to this response. Unfortunately, the comments have been locked, so we're not going to be able to take a look at that.
Aw, damn it.
But
you can see quote retweets, right?
To the quote,
hell yeah.
In which there are plenty to take a look at. So
let's go.
Let's take a look. You mean to tell me that this woman got harassed for posting a flag that she thought looked pretty?
Yep.
Classic white woman pulling the minorities card. You can't make this stuff up at this point, bro. As a minority, go screw yourself.
What'd she do, bruh? Okay, now it's like, what the hell did she do? Because now it's like, okay, you can hate on her for stuff, you know, because people sometimes force hate candidates. You maybe think she did that. What did she do now? She apologized. Well, actually, no, she technically didn't apologize, but she basically said it was a mistake from her part. And said, but discrimination towards them isn't okay. She didn't say that the character itself is this minority. Like, bro, what?
She's doubling down and shielding herself with minorities.exe. We're talking about you and your misconduct here.
Bro,
it's time
what
to backtrack
the hell?
Just a little further and apologize for it. A little more duality here. We can see on the top, all y'all harassing this woman over a freaking mistake. Y'all are freaks and another.
Of course, she doesn't feel like she needs to apologize for it because she feels like she didn't do nothing wrong. All she did was post a flag that, bro, what? All she did was post a flag she didn't understand the meaning behind with, what's her, I forgot her name, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot the actual Zenless Zone Zero name. I'll probably put it on the screen right now, but and literally just gets hate for it. That's insane.
We don't care.
This is how people are? Jeez, okay.
He's really quick. The funny thing is that she didn't do it on purpose. She didn't know the flag. Lol, her employers knocked. Good. Do your job and keep your politics out of it. And, well, oops.
She probably, again, she didn't know what the flag was, meaning she didn't know it was even political. Oh my gosh. And the thing is, I don't even know every flag. I just know, like, pan, gay, and lesbian. I just gotta stay away from flags just in general, or any color like this. Because what if this happened to me or someone like this? That's insane. That's actually crazy.
Indeed.
A genuine.
So yeah, as you can see there.
Yeah, because I can see how you could hate on them a bit, but this is mostly just an innocent tweet. They didn't say anything. They just put a GIF. They didn't even put any messages or anything. She just straight a GIF. You're pushing your narrative right now. I can see how it was like that if people thought she made it herself, but based on what she said just now, she didn't make it herself. So What the hell? People are
There
crazy.
are a lot of different interpretations people
Holy
have.
crap. Anyways, Hero Hey, I'll link this video in the description. As always, subscribe to him, subscribe to me, please. I appreciate the 17 subscribers, by the way. And yeah, I'll see y'all. Have a nice day and goodbye.